Welcome to my channel. A breakup is a tough time in a person's life, and there are certain things you should never say to them. Use subtlety and compassion when communicating with a friend or loved one who is going through a divorce. You do not want to say anything that will make their situation worse. If you have never been through a divorce, it is tough to comprehend what others are experiencing. Even when done with the best of intentions, giving false encouragement never succeeds. Remember that the individual is likely to be in a condition of grief and recovery, so communicate with caution. A marriage might end for a variety of reasons, but the reason is irrelevant in the long run. The only thing that matters is that it takes place and that those involved are injured. Especially when it looks like everyone is saying things to make situations worse, it can make them feel isolated. You want to say the appropriate thing without making the person feel worse. If you are unclear of how to handle the situation, your comfort and support may be ineffective. Life is dynamic, as are the people in your life. Occasionally, married couples discontinue working together and concentrate on their individualism. There are highs and lows in relationships, then sometimes couples are unable to overcome the challenges. During this trying time, some of your well-intentioned comments may be really hurtful. Knowing what never to say to a person going through a divorce can be advantageous. It is easier to determine what to say if you already know what not to say. Kindness is crucial at the present moment. Here are 8 things you should never say to someone going through a divorce. Number 1. Divorce will have a devastating effect on your children. Many parents already carry a hefty amount of parental guilt. There is a considerable chance that they have already beaten themselves up over the possibility that their divorce may negatively affect their children. Negativity is already prevalent in their thinking. There is no need for you to contribute to it. Do not mention how harmful it will be to your child's health. Number 2. In the future, you may be able to remarry them. If someone discusses the reasons for the dissolution of their marriage, avoid using this word. Even if the issues can be resolved, the last thing that people want to hear is that they can try again. It is too hard for them to consider separation in this manner. Number 3. They'll return when they realize they've made a mistake. You cannot ensure that this event will occur to begin with. False encouragement might make it challenging for the individual to let go. Even if their former partner returns, it will not lessen their present suffering. Number 4. Surely you have accepted the situation by now. Each individual grieves, processes, and recovers at his or her own pace. It may take some time to recuperate from a failed marriage. Do not hurry the individual or give the idea that they are not recovering well. Number 5. I'm relieved that you aren't still dating your ex. Even though you might not have liked the person's ex-partner, now is not the time to say so. Even if it were the right time, this is not the way to start the conversation. You don't want to hurt the other person's feelings by bringing up their ex-lover. This answer could also make it look like you don't care that the person is hurting. You shouldn't downplay the person's feelings or the trouble they are going through. Number 6. Rather than file for divorce, I'd try to work things out. At some point in their lives, everyone has probably felt this way. People get married thinking that their partner will solve all of their problems. It can happen to anyone, though, and this comment won't help. It will only make the person feel bad about what they did, or if it wasn't their fault, it will remind them of how sad they were. It's never a good idea to push your ideas and beliefs on other people. Number 7. Why did you and your spouse end your marriage? Curiosity is natural, but keep your questions to yourself. The individual going through the divorce decides when and how much information to divulge. If they so choose, they will confide in you, and you must respect their wishes. Number 8. Before the divorce, did you think about going to marriage counseling? The response to this inquiry is private. You should not inquire more. It implies that something could have been done to prevent the split. Additionally, if a friend is going through a divorce, marriage counseling is often too late. Final thoughts on things never to say to someone struggling through a divorce. Each person's divorce is unique, and no one can truly comprehend it unless they have experienced it themselves. The only thing you can do to assist a loved one is to be caring and supportive. Let them know that they are not alone and that you are aware of their challenges. Don't say these things because they could make the person feel a lot worse. Even if you've already said them, you can still reach out and try again. Most people who have been hurt just want to know that they are loved, that they are cared for, and that they are supported. Thank you for watching.